be at least one more to come. And even if you lose the first one, it's then working that mindset back to the point of it won't matter too much. It will not be the biggest problem. But Shorset is looking to be the thorn in the side of Queso, scoring the inaugural goal of the championship.
And how about Farah?
I mean, I'd say that Team Queso have probably had more pressure, but it hasn't really looked like they're going to do too much with it, apart from that one shot that hit the crossbar. Solary just swallowing up their chances so well, until, of course, I curse it, and it's 1-1.
It was a great shot as well from VK Salen too. Can just get on the end of that 50 with Atomic's pass with Astral.
Put them into too many errors.
Yeah, there's been 1 or 2 moments in defense, actually, from Solar on the other end, where they've gotten each other's way a little bit, and they have to be really careful here. If Atomic going forward gets another touch, I don't think his teammates needed it, but VK Salem follows up, and the opening game does go to Team Queso from that ceiling play.
There's the late scorers too, and there's VK Salem finishing it off yet again. And that bump coming in to remove both players of Solary from that back line is gigantic. I mean, it was Atomic managing to go from the ceiling.
He was able to get the challenge, but again, nothing really set up there for Solary. They're forced back to their own wall. Scary situation, and the shot's right in! Astral couldn't make the save, and Atomic gives Queso the lead.
God, that placement from Atomic as well sends it long originally, and Farah thought he had so much more time than he actually did. Atomic coming in immediately. Typically, it is saved away because of how far they push up. So uncharacteristic from Queso. That's not how they got to this point, but Shorset wanting to 1v1 VK Salem and smashes it with the roof of his car with a setup for Farah.
I've been watching Shorset for a while, and he is just sitting at the back, just waiting for his moment.
You look back at the tape, there's not a single one he lost. I don't think so. Farah gets him set up, and Shorset can't find the net. Blocked. Demenza got to it.
You know, such a simple shot as well. Now that runaway chance for Atomic as well just sneaks past the final defender. I can't help but think that that should have been a much better shot for Solary.
Oh, it's Farah cutting across Astral as well. And Astral just has to chase it and watch it.
The ball. Astral to match down to Farah again. Shot is available, but as he sends it central, Shorset should have been a bit further up. And again, a counter-attack goal for Queso, catching Solary utterly off guard.
They can't let that happen. You can't let that ball go by you. Not just once, but twice now. Shorset going a little...
Especially with VK Salem pressuring that well. And Team Queso going 2-0 up to start off this series.
Well, not the next match. That just plays into Queso's success if they can't get it figured out.
And Queso have got so much more to offer as well, because they're not doing too much. And as I say that, Atomic justifies exactly what I'm talking about. This is what they're capable of when they have to score these great goals.
That angle is so tight that he has where they think their teammates are. I've seen that already just in this 15 seconds I've been talking, where Astral and Shorset, they're just sending the ball middle with nobody there to receive it in a good position. VK Salem missing an open net at the back by going for the block. But it's rough. It's hard, and Atomic, sorry. God, there's so many A and then omics at the end. Just keep making it harder.
Eventually, we're just going to mix all the players up internationally, too. There's too many ATs.
Oh, no.
Is that in?
Okay.
Oh, VK Sailing got boxed out by Astral, and finally, Solary commit a goal.
Yeah, I was not impressed by Farah's touch here after Demenza missed. It was too heavy for a pass and too heavy for a shot on the other side. But thankfully for him, Astral closed it down with a 50-50. And that's what Solary need to do. There you go. They just need to bully their way through the Team Queso defense. And now they have momentum. They have to make the most of it, because in the last game, this is when they threw everything away. They just equalized, done brilliantly well to do so. 20 seconds later, Queso had scored twice, and it has happened again.
That is just utterly prophetic as well, where it was mechanical brilliance too that caused it. VK Salem following up again for a remarkable dunk. The bottom right corner this time different. It wasn't. Queso, though, they maintain with this lead, and it does not look like they're going to be throwing it away.
And they're defending so well. Until...
That's better.
Ooh, wow.
That's what I wanted to see. That was pin-perfect passing from Farah back to Astral, across pitch to Shorset. Top bins utterly smashed.
Solary, signs of life. You like how they're forming up here at the end of regulation. Popped over one. Astral trying to get over it. Underneath it, Astral puts it in the net for Solary.
It changes so quickly. One goal. Farah's helped along his way by Astral. history will say that was completely intentional. That's exactly what Astral had in mind.
Mensa in the end returning back as the ball did find where he previously was. Chance VK Salem though keeps it high. Team Queso not dead yet.
Well, VK Salem pops it up. They're going to have to work the distance now in their own corner. And that's a tough touch. I don't think they're going to get back to that one. Solary able to get a win here against Queso after a rough start.
Well done, Solary. I thought that this series was just trickling away from them. I didn't back them at all to get the equalizer. Counter-attack goal, it was just from their first wave of pressure. They managed to score it. But this is looking nervy for Solary as they're defending now, because a few dodgy touches in defense surely is going to lead to a goal. And I think that's an own goal.
History will say that is definitely an own goal. But it was Atomic is sending it behind. And it was just where Astral landed.
Dangerous. Chaussette and Farah commit for the play. And that just hit right down in front of Chaussette. Astral came up, and now they're beat. All of them are gone. I'm sorry, guys, but that's another open net.
Just quickly, look at Chaussette's hit there. He had Astral completely open in the midfield. That was the play. He did not go for that. He shot it very weak at net, and then that's where the counter-attack.
So Astral can carry it out.
I'm really surprised about that because Atomic has scored 6 goals so far in this series. He's been absolutely huge for Team Queso, not missing too many chances, but even after missing that one, it doesn't affect this version of Team Queso at all. They just wait for that next mistake and just punish.
I mean, they're waiting for that next mistake at a mistake buffet. Like, the mistakes are going to keep...
Match reset, right? It's another best of 5, but now it's the only best of 5 you got. And what's the mindset got to be? Is it just the same old, same old? Well, hang on. Farah's going to put it in, so maybe not.
Yeah, it's about the time where we counted them out before as well. So I feel like we're not doing ourselves many favors.
That's true.
I don't think it was 3 goals last time, to be fair to us. But
they're to send it away. Another one. Chaussette can't turn around on it quick enough. And Atomic will roll it back around. No time left. Team Queso will take the first best of 5 match.
They look like the better team throughout to me as well.
Yeah, Solary, I think, are going to be understanding why that happened. Because they were clear in Queso that has won a regional previously. The one that won it over Solary at that as well. They have their number. Solary look trapped. But what a start for them if they want to prove us wrong.
Well, I mean, I think the big thing for Solary is like, okay, you can get these goals, right? And you pull out ahead early, but can you actually withstand the...
After defending for a minute or so, whereas on this occasion, they actually came out the blocks the hotter team, which could be huge for them. You know, these are the moments where your mindset gets repaired. Solary are coming in to Series 2 hot.
That's such a good start for them as well. They need the utmost confidence. And with VK Salem getting a very lackluster touch, Farah can just tip it over the back. It's gone now, and Astral is just able to tip that back, though, with VK Salem trying to go for the double. Gets such a gentle touch and can get the dunk. Astral is caught absolutely short-sighted as VK Salem sees magic in the future.
Oh my goodness, VK Salem did it all himself. It didn't even matter. It didn't matter.
Rocket League Esports, and in particular new to Team Queso, that is your average Team Queso goal. It just makes no sense from beginning to end. You're starting to think, oh yeah, the play's gone, and still they keep on coming. And this is the Team Queso game as well. 2 goals down quick. Flash of the pan, they're back in it.
Wow, that is so much speed from Atomic. He's a full 4 or 5 car lengths ahead of Farah, who was challenging this game. A game that looked so much like Solary had a great grasp on it.
And see, that's kind of what I was talking about earlier. Well, hang on, I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Wide open net for Solary, but... You know, I was going to say how, yeah, they could get out ahead in leads in the last match, but that didn't seem to serve them pretty well. They still struggled to keep Queso out of the net.
But up on this one, I think they're having some fun with this one, all of these players right now.
Oh, another save for Farah, but Demensa's ready for it. Double commit, and it works! VK Salem slips under Demensa, and we got a tie game, boys.
It's the 6th goal of this individual game as well, but it fell down to a final error from Solary. But the double commit, that's not going to work every single time, despite the fact that Team Queso have made a career of triple commits. So maybe Solary are going to be able to think that they can hold out a little bit better and then get a goal at the back. But Farah, oh my word, using Queso's speed against them.
Jorby, you saw this coming as well in the last series where you said Farah is the man that can just fake anybody to oblivion. He is what a game Farah's had as well. I mean, he's known as somebody that's got clean finishing, but that's his main strat, right? But right now, he is just completely pulling these strings for Solary. And Stumpy, I know that you were upset by Solary's inaccurate passing. Is this more what you want?
Oh, that's exactly what I want, especially with that deft touch round the attacking player from Queso.
Against Queso, these quick infield passes that are, inside the third of Queso territory, like that's where they've been so threatening, and now they're just winning every challenge, punching in another goal, but they haven't been able to put this form on consistently yet.
I love that from Farah as well. VK Salem was trying something, whether it was a fake or a flick, and Farah just said,
won't even give them that consolidatory goal as Solary take the first game of the second series in this set.
We've been very guilty of doing that so far in this set, which is not what we want to see. But Solary to get away with it until then. What a block from Atomic. And VK Salem has his easiest finish of the season.
Just has to tap that in behind him as well. It was Farah's very loose touch where Atomic absolutely read everything he was doing. Astral only just returning to the pitch.
Back. And one thing I want to say is that something that Solary is certainly focusing on a lot more in this game. I'll carry on speaking in a second because VK Salem has equalized for Team Queso. I was just going to praise Team Solary going for demos and bumps, but when Team Queso escape it, they're still capable of scoring so many goals.
That was nicely placed as well from Salem too.
It didn't have the touch. And Farah's just going to let the ball drop back to him, but make no mistake about it. This is a Queso victory on Forbidden Temple. And Solary, I feel like I'm a broken record, guys, but right back where they started in this match against Queso, they needed to start stacking wins against Queso because they just keep snuffing out that flame that Solary want to keep lit.
With every single game and finals in spring was so huge for their chances. Attaining the major spot got them to this point. It locked in so many points, and now they are proving that is why they are here. That pass from Farah is sensational.
Oh, it's a doomsy dish. Josette has helped it along. Anyway.
And that mental change with card changes, it's felt also, I would say physically on the pitch, as Chaussette gets another goal for Solary here. Finish that point later. Astral with a nice carry and almost got the bump on VK Salem, forced a bad touch regardless.
Yeah, that's all it meant in the end. It was not a success.
The ball again.
That took all three players from Solary to keep that shot out as well as it ricocheted off the crossbar. Suddenly, a little bit of hope at the end of the tunnel for Solary to get another goal, and it comes just 20 seconds later. Astral tipping it in quick as you like. Fantastic setup, and what a read.
Oh, so speedy. He knew exactly where that ball was going.
Registering, I said only, but they registered 7 shots on net. You've matched Solary in offensive output, yet the ball flies right by Atomic into Farah's bumpers, and Solary putting on another offensive outlet here. 4 goals to their name.
This is the most inconsistent game that was series in. It then just needs one more, and we may well go to the full length of the series.
Well, I think that after that, Team Queso are going to be scratching their heads themselves, thinking, how do we defeat this new version of Solary?
With magic, maybe.
Now Solary taken.
I wonder what Turtle thinks about all of this.
Nobody needs to know what I think about this, okay? That is the last thing anybody cares about, but I'm gonna give you my opinion anyway, and that's VK Salem. He's too good right now coming out here. I wasn't even gonna compliment him, but at the end of the day, you gotta give him credit where credit is due.
Yeah, he's been another one of those players. We'll hear the sweet sounds of Mr. Isaac App. Good to have you on board. And
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, where are you leaning with this one? Do you think, even with infield passes like this, Queso have a chance against Solary?
See, I'm not trying to ride the momentum here, but I would have picked Solary coming into this series. I think that it all comes down to Farah.
Goal. 90 seconds left, though. Queso needs to see another one. A pass from Queso to Solary, though. Leaves it flying to Atomic. Goes in for the double tap. No. And the own goal benefiting Queso in the end.
Oh, no. I think I brought the bad luck. I've completely brought the bad luck. Look at this early shot from Atomic, and then the defense. Dynamic, but you've only got 40 seconds left. You need to make a move down the field.
Oh, this is so dangerous for Queso.
Oh, my God.
He's just hovering, saying, Astral, do your thing. I am here to help you. Look at the poor defender.
That's a 1v3, and that is brutality. Witnessed here to the precipice of this game now. Final 30, they're looking strong.
You even had Farah in the backfield who sacrificed his car, then another one for Astral. How does this slip in? The defense, nowhere to be found from Team Queso.
Turtle, when you joined this voice chat, it was 0-0, and it looked like a fairly dead close game. Suddenly
Will be found. Atomic Central. A touch from Shorset. It just keeps it away from the defenders.
we're running out of time now. There's going to be no chance at all for Queso. And this is the first time we've done this in a long time anyway, so I can only imagine it would be a record. I think for that reason, a lot of people will be rooting for Queso here, but Solary don't care who you're rooting for, because Astral's arriving at the far post to give them an early lead.
Farah just twisting so delicately, then going below Atomic to get that double tap off the backboard as well. Astral can...
And as we saw in the last series, Team Queso are on the back foot from the early doors. Solary looking like themselves, looking like the better team right now, but VK Salem is always dangerous. Atomic even more so, and Atomic adds another one to his set tally.
Vital equalizer, only 30 seconds past the point where they had just conceded, and the slight touch off down from VK Salem gives a tested because of what he can actually do in the air. You saw there as well, he tried to air dribble it into a pinch alongside Shorset. Couldn't get the pinch off, but has the speed to be the defender at the back. He was on his way down while the defender still had time to get up.
This was a double commit. You saw Astral jump in the same shot that Shorset was going for, but then the recovery. You saw how...
Out by an attacking player. It's Astral just again trying to go for these long reaches around the ball. Right, Astral's ground pinch was good there, but it was... Demenso was just not in front of the ball when he could have been.
Yeah, we're looking at this challenge. It's so awkward, and then Astral just keeps going. There is no hesitation. He didn't even stop boosting to get that final pinch call.
Yeah, absolutely. In this battle between Astral and Demensa, there is only one winner so far. Demensa is not able to lay a glove on his Belgian opponent. Astral's having so much fun. Look, he's taken Atomic out of the game there. Shorset's coming in. He has a chance to score. 4-1 Solary. Stumpy, is this what you expected?
This is more than I expected. It's everything that I've dreamed of for the last 9 months. Since we saw Solary have a roster, formerly Oxygen set though, meaning that this game, in this series, in this set, is going to be ending 4-1 at minimum. And that is an appearance we've waited for Solary to lock in the early days, like we said, of an event. This can happen, and it's a Solary that looks like they can be the top of Europe. They can take down the top teams. They can nearly score amazing open.
Right now, the backboard wide open. All three players in relatively the same position. It's about a matter of time before something breaks down. Another shot off the crossbar, and it slips in. We were just waiting for this to happen, Stumpy.
I looked at the boost of these three players until Atomic grabbed that 100 boost. They were on 0-0-12. A single G. It's just, it's touchdown after touchdown in this game of baseball.
Thank you. I understand that completely, even though, it was a close attempt. I like it. And this was not a close shot from Astral. This was directly on point and in the top corner.
Yeah, the 3-point line zone has been swooped into there by Astral, straight into the goal. You love to see it from...
Final two in that grand finals versus Queso, when Queso took it before, and looking potentially, if they get this game, to sweep in the final series and secure the inaugural reverse sweep in this.
Begin with such blistering pace and control that we've seen from them in this entire series. Maybe that's going to be game over for Queso, but this is better.
Oh, that's what you wanted.
Straight in from Atomic.
The first 8 seconds as well, Cole, let alone 30 or 40 off the kickoff. Atomic, the ball falls to him. Farah had actually a...
Well, we've got about 1 minute and 17 seconds left, and you remember what happened in the final game of Series 2. It was looking like Team Queso were putting up a fight, and this is what happens. Team Queso falling apart in the crucial moments of every game.
How on earth has that managed to find its way in with 2 defenders?
Well, they need to step up yet again to put Solary back under pressure, and another double commit. Farah could be exactly what Solary needs. Demensa, he shoots the corner, and Farah can't quite get it. Team Queso have got it back. Astral's head was in his hands after that one. I think it hurt.
That's rough to just have the final touch as well.
There was a chance for, I believe, Astral to get the save after the follow-up on the 4th touch from Astral. Or, excuse me, from Farah. But still, this is even closer now for Team Queso. I had questioned them in the final, I'd say, minute or so of every single game, but they have proven themselves here with great passing off the backboard.
They had a fantastic chance as well to just... Solary have not used theirs in this series yet. They can only use one. Do they use it now? Because
no
I
way,
feel like
no way.
But a couple of words surely need to come in from the captain to bring them back down to a good level.
I don't think so. I really don't think so. I mean, you've got a comfortable amount of time even between this.
Demensa has a chance to shoot. He misses it.
Double
There's
commit.
2 Queso players that have been drawn in. Demensa does so well to just send that ball high, give his teammates a chance off the ceiling. Might be going all the way in. It is going all the way in. I would say that is a bona fide wonder play.
What on earth? How do you even get this angle?
How?
You see him coming across, Stumpy. Is this even possible? I can't believe what I'm seeing right now.
Chai's final player on the right isn't able to. Short set with the self-pass central, but as Atomic, using all of his boost, touches it down to so cleverly.
What?
Team Queso take us to game 5. And this, the last 2 hours of gameplay, is going...
Not got the touch he would have wanted. Oh, he more than recovers. He gets a flip reset away, sets Farah on his bike. Now Strawset's coming in, and it's going to go in.
The bomb.
And that is all from Astral recovering from being bumped by Farah.
What a shot, though, that pass that came in from Farah as well. Just continues through, bumps Atomic for good measure, and remains Team Queso now trailing by 1.
That opportunity started with Atomic just cuts me off mid-sentence. Game 5, and you find the upper corner.
Oh, but what a dunk from Demensa as well. Atomic.
Wow.
Oh, there is no flow. They are still talking so clearly when the pressure could not be higher.
It's just so many chances that look like they're going to go in.
What?
And that's one.
It's in.
What?
Astral manages to just leave the ball to fly over his head, and on the side of Queso, absolute eruption. So elated that this series finally ends after 8.5 minutes. We wanted a worldie, we got a mistake, but that series is one for the history books.
Oh, you can see the emotion in the player cams of Team Queso.